How to lose 10 pounds in 1 week with vegetables diet plan. The vegetable diet is suitable for those who want to lose weight fast. This diet primarily consists of vegetables and some fruits. The diet is rich in nutrients and can be helpful for detoxifying your body. If you're looking to reduce weight and get in shape, then this diet plan can be very effective. But before starting this diet, it is important that you consult with your healthcare professional. This will ensure that the diet is safe for you. Here's a detailed plan for the 7-day vegetable diet. Day 1, approximately 1,200 calories. Breakfast, 1 cup of boiled broccoli, 1 cup of boiled carrots, 1 tomato, 1 cucumber, 1 tablespoon of olive oil, salt and pepper to taste. Lunch, 1 cup of cauliflower rice, 1 cup of mixed green leafy vegetables, 1 small piece of bread, salt and pepper to taste. Dinner, 1 cup of steamed green beans, 1 cup of steamed broccoli, 1 small baked potato, salt and pepper to taste. Day 2, approximately 1,100 calories. Breakfast, 1 cup of sliced cucumbers, tomatoes, onions, and bell peppers with 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, salt and pepper to taste. Lunch, 1 cup of cooked spinach with 1 to 4 cup of quinoa, 1 tablespoon of olive oil, salt and pepper to taste. Dinner, 1 cup of baked sweet potato with 1 cup of Brussels sprouts, 1 tablespoon of butter, salt and pepper to taste. Day 3, approximately 900 calories. Breakfast, 2 cups of berries mixed with 1 cup of yogurt. Lunch, 1 cup of mixed salad with 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar dressing, salt and pepper to taste. Dinner, 1 cup of roasted vegetables like carrots, potatoes, beets, and onions, 1 tablespoon of olive oil, salt, and pepper to taste. Day 4, approximately 1,000 calories. Breakfast, 1 cup of cooked lentils with 1/2 cup of chopped onion, 1 tablespoon of olive oil, salt, and pepper to taste. Lunch, 1 cup of mixed green vegetables with 1 tablespoon of olive oil, salt, and pepper to taste. Dinner, 1 cup of stewed tomatoes with 1 cup of chopped green chilies, 1 tablespoon of chopped fresh cilantro, salt and pepper to taste. Day 5, approximately 1,300 calories. Breakfast, 1 cup of Greek yogurt with 1/4 cup of berries, 1/4 cup of chopped nuts. Lunch, 1 cup of acorn squash with 1 cup of broccoli, 1 tablespoon of olive oil, salt and pepper to taste. Dinner, 1 cup of vegetable stir fry with 1 tablespoon of low sodium soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of toasted sesame oil, salt and pepper to taste. Day 6, approximately 1,200 calories. Breakfast, 1 cup of oatmeal with 1 cup of chopped apple, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, salt and pepper to taste. Lunch, 1 cup of vegetable soup, 1 cup of mixed greens with 1 tablespoon of olive oil, salt and pepper to taste. Dinner, 1 cup of baked cod with 1 cup of asparagus, 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, salt and pepper to taste. Day 7, approximately 1,000 calories. Breakfast, 1 cup of cottage cheese with 1/2 cup of chopped pineapple, 1/4 cup of chopped walnuts. Lunch, 1 cup of Brussels sprouts with 1 tablespoon of olive oil, salt and pepper to taste. Dinner, 1 cup of stuffed bell peppers with 1 cup of cauliflower rice, 1 tablespoon of salsa, salt and pepper to taste. A few things you should keep in mind while on this diet. You should drink at least 8 glasses of water daily. You should also do at least 30 minutes of moderate intensity exercise most days of the week. It is important that you listen to your body and take rest when you feel tired. Don't push yourself too hard. You may experience some fatigue, headache, or dizziness when you first start the diet. If this happens, you should drink some water and wait a few minutes before continuing your physical activity. This diet is not suitable for everyone. People who are pregnant or breastfeeding, people who have kidney or liver disease, and people who have diabetes should not follow this diet. If you have any medical condition, you should consult with your healthcare professional before starting this diet. Although this diet is very effective for weight loss, it is not recommended to follow this diet for more than a week. You may lose muscle mass if you follow this diet for a long time. After the first week, you can add some healthy foods to your diet, such as lean protein sources and whole grains. If you want to accelerate your weight loss with us, click the link below. What are the benefits of the vegetable diet? Vegetables are a good source of nutrients, and they contain antioxidants. The vegetable diet helps to eliminate toxins from your body. A study published in the Journal of Nutrition found that eating a diet high in fruits and vegetables can help to reduce inflammation in the body. Another study published in the British Journal of Nutrition found that eating a diet high in fruits and vegetables can help to improve gut health. Gut health is important for weight loss because it helps to regulate the amount of calories that you absorb from food. And in addition, vegetables are a good source of fiber, which can help to keep you feeling full and satisfied after a meal. Fiber also helps to regulate your bowel movements and prevent constipation. Constipation is a common problem for people who are trying to lose weight. This is because the fiber in vegetables helps to keep your bowel movements regular. It also helps to prevent constipation. Vegetables are low-calorie, nutrient-dense food. This means that they are packed with vitamins, minerals, and other nutrients, but don't contribute to weight gain. Vegetables are also a good source of antioxidants, which can help protect your body against damage from free radicals. Free radicals are unstable molecules that can damage cells and lead to disease. Antioxidants can help neutralize free radicals and reduce damage. One study published in the journal Science Translational Medicine found that eating a diet high in vegetables can help boost the immune system. This can help protect you against infection and disease. Vegetables are a good source of potassium. Potassium is an essential mineral that helps regulate fluid balance in the body. It also helps reduce the risk of stroke and heart disease. Vegetables are also a good source of vitamin C. Vitamin C is an essential nutrient that helps support the immune system and aids in the absorption of iron. Vegetables are also a good source of folate. Folate is a B vitamin that is important for cell growth and development. It also helps prevent birth defects. Vegetables are also a good source of vitamin K. Vitamin K is important for blood clotting and bone health. Vegetables are also a good source of magnesium. Magnesium is an essential mineral that helps regulate muscle function and nerve impulses. It also helps keep the body's fluid balance. Vegetables are also a good source of calcium. Calcium is an essential mineral that helps build strong bones and teeth. It also helps regulate muscle function and nerve impulses. Can I eat fruit on a vegetable diet? If you're going to eat fruit on a vegetable diet, you should limit yourself to one serving per day. You can choose any type of fruit you like, but try to choose fruits that are lower in sugar. Some good options include berries, apples, oranges, and grapefruit. Can I eat carbs on a vegetable diet? No, you should avoid all carbohydrates while on this diet. This includes bread, pasta, rice, cereal, and milk. You can, however, consume some starchy vegetables like potatoes and corn, but these should make up no more than 10% of your daily calories. Can I eat dairy on a vegetable diet? No, you should avoid all dairy products while on this diet. This includes milk, cheese, and yogurt. You can, however, consume some non-dairy milk alternatives like almond milk and soy milk, but these should make up no more than 10% of your daily calories. Can I eat meat on a vegetable diet? No, you should avoid all meat while on this diet. This includes chicken, beef, pork, and fish. You can, however, consume some plant-based meat alternatives like tofu and tempeh, but these should make up no more than 10% of your daily calories. Is the vegetable diet good for athletes? Yes, the vegetable diet can be good for athletes because it is a plant-based diet that is high in carbohydrates and low in fat. This can help athletes maintain their energy levels during training and competition. The diet is also rich in nutrients and antioxidants, which can help athletes recover from injuries. What is the best way to cook vegetables for weight loss? The best way to cook vegetables for weight loss is to steam them or roast them. These cooking methods help preserve the nutrients in the vegetables and keep them low in calories. Avoid cooking vegetables in butter or oil, as this can add unnecessary calories and fat to your diet. Which vegetables are best for weight loss? All vegetables are good for weight loss, but some are better than others. Leafy green vegetables like spinach and kale are high in fiber and protein, which can help you feel full and satisfied. Non-starchy vegetables like broccoli and cauliflower are also high in fiber, which can help with weight loss. Cruciferous vegetables like cabbage and Brussels sprouts are high in glucosinolates, which are compounds that have been shown to aid in weight loss. Are there any side effects to the vegetable diet? There are no side effects to the vegetable diet if it is done correctly. However, some people may experience fatigue, headache, or dizziness when they first start the diet. This is because the diet is very low in calories and fat. So it is important to start slowly and gradually increase the amount of vegetables that you consume each day. Can I lose weight without exercising? Yes! You can lose weight without exercising if you follow a calorie deficit diet, like the vegetable diet. However, exercising can help speed up the process, and it can also help you maintain your weight loss. We hope you have found this video helpful. If you're looking for a diet to help you lose weight, then the vegetable diet may be a good option for you. This diet is plant-based and is very low in calories and fat. It is also rich in nutrients and antioxidants. Before starting any new diet, it is important that you speak to a healthcare professional. If you have any underlying health conditions, this diet may not be suitable for everyone. If you have any concerns, please speak to your doctor before starting this diet.